is allowed in part. Power of attorney is accepted only to the extent doing acts respondent except giving evidence and other acts which require personal parent. What is wrong with this order?
And
Oh no, from
totally-
now onwards, what will happen is both wife and husband they'll file cases and they'll be somewhere. GPA will be given to the parents and they will be fighting here without coming to the court, no evidence, letting no evidence.
And this application itself was not required to be filed because the power to examine the power of attorney holder emanates from Order 3 Rule 2 and to itself. There is no need for filing this application. The identical
Even the request for video conferencing is rejected.
that is uncalled for because the
Yes.
court has prematurely.
Where did the court say?
Yes.
The court has not said so. That you are not entitled for a video. You cannot be examined.
No.
She has filed assets and liability before the family court, my lords. That was not in accordance with law. Lot of information were contained, my lords. That is the reason I have filed contempt petition. Also, my lords, there are about 40 documents, my lords, that is to be confronted before the court. Such is the
This is wife's petition, my lord.
Hmm.
She was the respondent in the MC case.
Seeking enhancement.
No, this is only an application was filed by the wife, power of attorney holder of the wife, to permit her to continue the proceedings on behalf of the wife, mother, daughter.
Mm.
And Order 3 Rule 2 application was filed.
Mm.
Order 3 Rule 1 and 2 application was filed under
Please
the
come to the order.
And
Is
yes,
allowed in part. Power of attorney is accepted only to the extent doing acts respondent except giving evidence and other acts which require personal parent. What is wrong with this order?
my lord, the petitioner, my lord, is the power of attorney. I mean, she has filed this petition. She is the power of attorney holder of the daughter. Daughter went abroad. And before
Who filed the MC?
the
my
power of
lords, the
attorney
husband
holder
has filed, the
filed,
respondent in this case.
respondent. Before she went to Canada for pursuing further studies, and before going there, she had given the power of attorney to the mother.
Mm.
And mother has filed this application. Your lordship may kindly go through this, this application.
When
File.
her presence is required, she has to come wherever she is. That is what the court said. Court said you can represent her. Whenever her personal presence is required, that time you have to come. At that time, your daughter has to come.
The leading evidence is a right under Section 118 of the Evidence Act. And anybody can depose under 118.
In that case, nobody has to come to the court.
So that is what series of decisions of this honorable court, cutting out decisions are there, my lord. Where
There are
the-
judgments on that side also, saying that the party has to be present before the court.
that is as to the extent what her knowledge is, she can speak. And
Oh no, from
totally-
now onwards, what will happen is both wife and husband, they'll file cases and they'll be somewhere. GPA will be given to the parents and they will be fighting here without coming to the court, no evidence, letting no
And
evidence.
even video conferencing also is not allowed.
That you
here.
can file an application.
That is not done here. That is also prohibited now.
May I?
Yeah, under this order.
Where did they say?
Your lordship may kindly see.
No, the application is only to that limited extent about your GPA, whether you can represent her as the GPA holder or not. Why will the other things will be considered in this about the video conferencing and all?
No, that is what.
Where is that? Please come to
the
that.
Interim order, my lord,
Submit, my lords. My lords, what
This,
has happened is, my
point of consideration that has been done here itself is not correct, my lord. Your lordship may kindly see.
Please read
I will
from
read the order.
page number 26.
Page 25. Application is filed seeking permission to appoint mother of the respondent as power of attorney holder. That is not so. Actually, mother has filed this.
Yes, yes.
The POA holder has deposed that her daughter is pursuing post-graduation in Canada and cannot appear to give evidence based to allow the IA. The counsel for the petitioner denies the amendments and submit the respondent's mother cannot give evidence on personal acts placed to reject the IA. Heard from the counsel for the respondent. The following points arise for my consideration. Whether the power of attorney holder has personal knowledge about the incidents in between petitioner and the respondent. That doesn't arise at all, my lord. Because the application is for permitting the mother to prosecute the proceeding. That is all. That is IA.
My lords, the dispute is between husband and wife, my lords. It is between four walls, my lords. My lords, what has happened in this case is, my lords, she has filed, my lords, assets and liability, my lords. And we got to know the information that she has not filed the detailed thing, and my lord, she has hoodwinked some of the things.
34 is the
She didn't-
application, my lord.
She didn't come to the court with clean hands.
Page
That is the
34
reason,
is
my
the
lords, we
application.
went on to file a contempt petition, my lords, on 17/8/2023. Subsequent to
allowed
which, my
to
lords, this
address
writ
the
petition was
arguments, my
filed.
lord. I may be allowed to address the arguments, my lord. And the point for consideration itself is not correct. And in the reasoning, my lord, page 26.
Please come to your applications.
Yes, my application is application under Order Rule 1 and 2. It is page 34, my lord. Annexure C. For the reasons stated in the accompanying affidavit, the applicant respondent says that the court may please to grant leave to represent the respondent through her authorized agent, that is her mother, by name Mrs. Lily
Yes.
Corda, to whom the respondent has already given general power of attorney dated 17/11/22 in the above case, and to grant such etc. That is the application.
My lords,
Yes,
one submission.
And
let him come.
the reason assigned, my lord, is at page 26.
Yes,
The petition is filed for dissolution of marriage solemnized in between the petitioner and the respondent, for which harassment cruelty is the ground. Order 3 Rule 2 and permit the parties to appear to any person by proper authorization. It is also a settled law. It is also a settled law that, as held in one of the recent authority, that judicial officers are spending precious time in passing a detailed order on such applications, and directed all the trial courts to allow such IAs without calling for objections and decide finally whether such POA holder had personal knowledge or not at the end of the case during time of judgment. This
Yes.
is what is the observation in the first para.
yes.
What has happened subsequently? It is given a contrary, my lord. Ultimately, well, the court comes to the conclusion that some matters which are within the knowledge of the husband and wife, that cannot be deposed by the mother. So on that ground, the ultimate order is, I have to say with allowed in part, power of attorney is accepted only to the extent of doing acts on behalf of the respondent, except giving evidence and other acts which required personal presence of the respondent.
Yes.
And in a similar case, my lord, this application itself was not required to be filed because the power to examine the power of attorney holder emanates from Order 3 Rule 1 and 2 itself. There is no need for filing this application. In identical case, my lord, the coordinate bench of this court
Yes,
has
take the. Yes, yes,
so ultimately, whether the evidence to be acceptable or not, what is the value of the evidence that should be given to her evidence?
yes.
That is to be ultimately decided by the court. And it is for the court to subsequently decide whether it should be, what is the value that could be given or not.
Yes,
So this application itself was uncalled for, and it was not necessary to have been filed. And when once it has been filed and the reasoning adopted by the trial court, my submission is it is not in accordance with law,
yes,
and permitting only the power of attorney holder to do other acts and prohibiting her to give evidence. I have come here because that is not permissible under law. That 118, that is Justice Kumar's judgment is there, my lord, identical question. From the above, it becomes clear that it is not obligatory on the part of the party to a litigation to appear in person unless the law so requires. Because in family court, where certain persons are not permitted to, a power of attorney is not permitted to appear. So in such circumstances, it may be compelled, but not otherwise. The question of granting permission to a party to prosecute the matter to a power of attorney holder or a pleader will not arise. However, the court cannot prevent a party from prosecuting the litigation or defending it to a power of attorney holder or a pleader. Only in some exceptional cases, such as the case arising, para 8, my lord.
Yes.
The family court, where an advocate cannot appear as a matter of right and can appear only on the permission granted by the court, the party has the right to be represented by a power of attorney holder or a pleader.
Yes.
So what I ultimately, my right of getting examined through video conference also is not allowed in this case.
Where is it?
That is last.
Not the application you have filed. Why would the court pass an order? I have
Yes,
not found anything in this order.
yes, we have only sought for permission to, my
That's it.
application
On that
itself
court
is
has
only to
passed,
that extent.
No, saying that even the request for video conferencing is rejected is
No,
without
that
any
is
basis.
uncalled for because the
Yes.
court has prematurely,
Where did the court say?
yes.
The court has not said so. That you are not entitled for a video, you cannot be examined.
No, this is one pair. Several modes are now prescribed. That is the several modes are now prescribed to assess the witness who is residing out of India also. The petitioner also appears to be the residents of Kuwait as stated in the objection. Thus, the power of attorney or being valid to do other acts except giving evidence. So she is prohibited. Mother is prohibited.
Yes.
It is not permissible under law. She has got a right, and
I'll
I
record.
draw your lordship attention to 108 of the evidence that now corresponding
You
to
relied on a judgment and the judgment deals with that also, 108 of the Evidence Act.
180. Yes,
It is already recorded in the order.
yes, that is there.
Yes. Let him
And
submit.
now corresponding to section 124
Yes.
of the Bharatiya Nyaya Samhita, all persons shall be competent to testify unless the court considers. That is what the judgment has
Yes.
said. So power to lead evidence to the mother emanates from 124. And therefore my submission is that the order in June requires to be correct.
Yes.
Lords, the petitioner, my lord, she has filed assets and liability before the family court, my lords. That was not in accordance with law. Lot of information were contained, my lords. That is the reason I have filed contempt petition. Also, my lords, there are about 40 documents, my lords, that is to be confronted before the court. Such is the case, my lords. I have video conferencing. It will not be possible, my lords. Also, my lords, my senior has
On video conferencing, where is this is nothing to video, nothing connected with video conferencing. It is only about a petition filed by the father to give evidence as that's it.
Please, my lords.
Oh.
And also, my lords, when this
Whether it
petition
is
was
feasible or not, at an appropriate application, the
please, my
court will
lords, when
decide.
this petition was filed, my lords, the petitioner, she was in Canada via study visa, my lords. And the visa permitted, my lords, only from 15/12/2022 to 30th/4 of 2024, my lords. Now that, my lords, the visa, the study visa, it is also expired, my lords.
Yes. Please come.